Hi, this is Linda Welsh from Linda Welsh Realty Group at Compass. I wanted to talk to you today about a common question we get, and that is, how can I pay my mortgage down faster? A lot of people want to find out how they can get more equity in their home, how they can save up over time, and I'm going to give you some simple tips on the best way to do that. Number one is to make one extra payment per year. You can do this a number of different ways. You can do a lump sum, especially if you're expecting to have maybe a bonus from your job or have saved up money in your savings. And you can spread it out over 12 months in another way by making your payments every 2 weeks rather than once a month. If you make a half a payment every 2 weeks, that will end up with 13 payments for the year. And it's easy to do that if you automatically pay by ACH draft or just doing automatic payment every 2 weeks. So especially if you get paid every 2 weeks, this is a great way to do that. Number two is to switch to your biweekly payments. So actually switch it automatically so that the bank knows that they're going to take it out every 2 weeks rather than you just automatically paying it. Have them withdraw from your account every 2 weeks. And again, you'll make that one extra payment by the end of the year. And then you can think about applying your windfalls strategically. So whether or not it's an inheritance, whether it is your bonus, you win the lottery. If you win the lottery, maybe you can pay off your whole mortgage, right? But any kind of windfall that you have, think about putting a lump sum towards the principal. And by the way, when you make your payment, if you are going to pay more towards the principal, you need to specify that. You need to mark it as principal only. Once you've paid your regular payment, then there's going to be an extra payment, and make sure it's principal only. If you have trouble doing that online, make sure you go into your bank and do it in person. Number four is to refinance to a shorter term. If you can swing that, a lot of times you can get a lower rate even if you use a shorter term, maybe a 15 years rather than a 30 year. And depending on your stage and the time of your life, this might be a really good thing for you to consider and think about when you're planning on retiring. When do you really want that mortgage paid down or need to have it paid down so that you'll have less of a monthly payment? And I hope that helped you a lot today. This is Linda Welsh from Linda Welsh Realty Group, and I'd love to help you with all of your real estate questions.